So this morning, good morning. So this morning, we're off to buy some new t-shirts because all my t-shirts are falling apart. We've only had them, 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah.
From brand spanking new, but they've been to the beach, they've been battered in the sun. And Kate says I look like a hobo. I don't think I do, I think I look gorgeous.
Didn't stop in partying last night.
Oh yeah, we're partying last night. In fact, I was doing boogie dances. So, in fact, I'll put it on here. Yeah, it was a bit like dirty dancing, but without the dirty dancing bit. Anyway, I'm going to go and buy some t-shirts. See you in a bit.
Bye.
She can spend hours in the market, hours. I do as I'll have a beard by the time we get out of here. So I've left Kate in the market looking for t-shirts and stuff. I've come down where the meat and fruit and veg are, so I'm going to have a look around here. Have a look.
So we've stopped somewhere for a drink, and the only hot drink that they have for Jason was honey milk tea, and that's been quite an interesting experience, hasn't it?
Just trying to say I don't want honey in honey tea. So they make a cup of tea and add honey. All I was trying to say is just don't have the honey. But she's got to go and check. I mean, it's Chinatown. You heard they saying all the tea in China. Obviously they all come with honey. I don't know.
Watermelon crush, it was easier.
Okay, so Kate explained that I was trying to get tea, honey tea, but just don't put the honey in. And after 15 minutes of explaining, I just wanted tea. Honey tea, no honey. Don't put honey in. No honey in honey tea. Just leave it out. Now, what I've got is honey tea with honey. This is what I'm up against. This is what I am up against.
At least it's not me this time.
Well, if you wouldn't have got involved, I could have sorted it. Alright, see you in a bit. So, just to keep you informed what I'm having for lunch, I'm starting off with a barbecue explosion. I'm having the grilled beef heart tubes. I'm having grilled chicken feet, grilled pig intestine. I'm having grilled duck head, sausage, and I believe trotters. And so I've no idea what I'm having. I'm having all kinds of grilled things like grilled pig's trotters and grilled chicken's feet. What are you having for lunch?
I'm having a fragrant spiced eggplant noodles.
Eggplant.
提问下一个，呀，里边看有没有位，里边好像没有位。
Like to my eggplant.
I'll certainly try a little bit. I'm waiting for my duck heads.
It is hot.
Is it spicy hot?
No, I mean
Heat hot. So, next on the menu is chicken feet and duck's heads. Duck's heads.
good.
Very good. Thank you. Let me eat your dinner.
See, Jason thinks I'm intently taking a video of him. What I'm actually doing is so I can zoom in on the shop behind him a bit later.
Well, let's go. Alan Road.
What are you eating?
Chicken feet.
Is that ET photo? Good.
Oh, I've got a toe.
Are you chewing on a toenail? I want to swear. You can feel and prove. True. Sometimes it seems that you have no feelings.
Yeah.
Probably true. It's normal to suffer unhappiness in love several times during
A day. 1 hour.
If you keep doing what you should, you will soon be satisfied.
Oh yeah.
And if anybody's watching for the lottery, my lucky numbers are 19, 0, 15, 74 and 19.
She believes in this stuff. This is what I'm up against.
No, not very good in love, when he got
Yeah.
2. Not very good in work, when he got a 2. Not much luck, when he got a 2. But health, I've got a 4.
This is what I'm up against.
We call there for something to eat.
Oh right. So this is one of the food halls. Look.
Have a look. And this is just one like market aisle, if you like. And all these do different foods, as you can see. And there are thousands of stalls.
I'm going to try them all today. Now I'm moving on to dumplings, and then I might move on to fish and soup. You'll see, I've sent Kate to get mine. Dumplings, wait, and then fish and soup, and then on to something else, then a cafe stall for a coffee. Who knows what hospital I'm going to end up in. Look at this. So at the present time we're sat up here on the Sky Park observation desk. I'll do a quick white round to see it. It's amazing. It's absolutely sensational. What do you think?
I think it's phenomenal. We're actually looking down on the equivalent of the London Eye.
Yes.
So we're high up.
Yeah. and I'm scared of heights. So if I look a bit grimacy, I apologise.
That's not why we sat down though.
I'm clinging to the floor. Okay, speak to you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
What do you do?
No one's selling tickets, one person, one card, so you need your own card to tap it, a bit like the Underground at London.
Okay, so how does he know when we're going? Is it just one
You
thing?
go out the other end, you tap it.
Right. So we've come out for the Chinese or a Singaporean, whichever way you want to look at it. Look at this place we ended up stopping at. Would you like some frog porridge, prawn porridge? They come over here, the signature mixed porridge, so you have no idea what's in there. Chinese cold black fungus. Let's have a look further up. Meat platter, you have no idea what's on that. Roast duck looks nice. Cantonese boiled chicken. I'm going to be about 19 stone when I get home. Good evening. We've now arrived at the tree. What's it called?
Bays by the Garden.
Bays by the Garden. Amazing. Sensational. It's a load of manufactured trees which are all lit up. Since this is meant to be a huge light show. So come on, have a look. Just to confirm, it's not Bays by the Garden. We've just discussed it, and it's Gardens by the Bay. So if you're looking for it, don't listen to us. Just Google it, please. Don't you think we shouldn't do that anymore, should we?
No, not really.
We should just say Google it. And be
It's
done
the
with
same 3 words, just slightly different order.
Yeah, and if you can't suss that out, you shouldn't be travelling anywhere. Deal with it. Stop at home. Okay, there's a stall there just for you. There. Thank you, madam. Asashi or something. And there's Catherine hiding around this side. These are the bits you don't see. Now we're in Singapore and we're travelling over to Malaysia on the 3rd, day after tomorrow. And everybody thinks you just meander on and everything's cool and everything's wonderful and it's dead easy and everything's sunshine and bikinis and gin and tonics. What they don't see, look, is Kate lay on the bed actually sorting visas out, sorting transportation. What else are we sorting out? A ferry to an island. We've got to get to this island. Sorting accommodation out on one side, sorting out the ferry across, sorting out the accommodation on the other side. See? So, if you think we're just chilling, drinking beer, looking at hot chicks in bikinis, I am. See ya. Well, I've just had my first haircut on our travels, haven't I? So I've had this done in Singapore. Look, it's more or less shaved me. But Kate said it looks alright, so I'm not really that bothered. Alright, see you in a bit. What have you got, madam?
I've got rice with what I think is the juice that's fell down from the duck.
Okay.
I've got baby kai lan, which is Chinese broccoli, with 4 different types of sauces on. I'm not quite sure what they are.
Enjoy. On the Helix Bridge. This is a feat of engineering. This is sensational. I've wanted to see this for a long time because it's so amazing. I know it's a bit sad, I know it's terrible sad, but oh my god. Just look around and look at that. Hello. And welcome to Jason's Wandering Around Singapore with no idea where you're getting to.
Where are we aiming for?
Oh, well, we're actually aiming to get over to Marina Bay, but we could end up in some part of Tanzania, no idea. But we took a direction, because I'm pig-headed, we're sticking to it. So, who knows, we could be at the border for Malaysia in 10 minutes. Who knows? But there again, am I bothered? No, not really. Hello, welcome again. First and foremost, you'll notice that we're wearing the same clothes as we did in the last one, and the reason for that is because, as we stated earlier, we've had no time, so we're doing 2 of them together and trying to get them out of way. So it's not like we just sat in the same place for 3 weeks. Okay, so this time we're actually going to go through Singapore. We travel from Athens up to Singapore to spend 3 days in Singapore before travelling up to Malaysia. So we're just going to look at Singapore. You've just seen the video of it, so hopefully you got the gist and the vibe of what was going on. So first, our tips and tricks. Right, transport.
Transport.
Do you want me to start and give you a
'cause
moment?
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
This is what I've got to put up with. The MRT is fantastic. The underground, the railway system, absolutely great. Because Singapore's so small, it literally gets you everywhere you want it to get, and it's like London. You've got your card, your normal, your common garden, debit card, credit card, whichever it is, whacking on a thing, you go through. When you're coming out the other side, you whack it on, automatically charges you. You have no hassle. Clean as a whistle. Everything's in English. Everything's clean. It's easy to understand. It's easy to get where you want to get. I thought we could have some difficulties. None at all. Super easy. It's easier than it is in the UK to get a train. But there again, saying that, it's a very small place. So MRTs, I thought, were super easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taxis.
Taxis
were really good. For us, we got the hotel to organise them rather than flagging them down.
Don't flag them down. Don't flag the taxis down. There's only 5 taxi companies in Singapore. Now there's a state-owned taxi. What we were told, this is what we were led to believe off a local. The state-owned taxi company is called Comfort. They have blue and yellow taxis, not blue and yellow together. Blue taxis and yellow taxis. Now they're state-owned and they're on a clock, so they cannot overcharge you. They can't scam you. They can't, and they're legitimately above board, aren't they?
Yeah.
We had to use it a couple of times. Sorry, there's a fly on my leg here. Obviously, we've been through it before. Across species. So the taxis are super easy. What it says on the clock, that's what you pay, and they're super punctual. If you say you want one there at 3 minutes to 8 in the morning, he'll be there at 3 minutes to 8. He won't turn up at 8 o'clock. So no, the taxis were great.
Yeah, really good. We didn't use the bus because we walked everywhere pretty much, apart from the old taxi and the MRT. To get home. There is a hop-on, hop-off bus that we saw, but we didn't use it. But I would imagine it'll take you to all the main points around Singapore.
Yeah, private transfers. That was another one. Because we were travelling from Singapore up to Malaysia. You can get a bus. What will take you through, but you've got to get off the bus at the border. You've got to go through border control, get back on a bus or another bus with your kits. You know, we had all our luggage. We have rucksacks to get off, to get through, to get back on. If you get the private transfer, you stay in the cab.
Yeah, they take you through both border controls, don't they? Singapore and Malaysia. Exit and entry. Really good, really easy to organise online.
Tiger for the man about town. So no, they were wonderful, and you can get them anywhere online. You can check online. There's reputable companies. If you are doing it before you go, you decide to do something similar to what we're doing, get in contact. We've got details for all that. We'll help anybody out whichever way we can.
Yeah, we were going down to Mersing so we could get a ferry over to one of the islands in Malaysia. It cost us about £150 for about a 3-hour journey.
Yeah.
That wasn't it?
Yeah, and if you're from America, just go on the currency converter. You can suss it out. I mean, obviously these dollars. Right, accommodation.
Accommodation, for me, decide where you want to go and choose your area. Because there's Chinatown, there's the financial district, there's other areas. We wanted to stay close to Chinatown, and it was phenomenal.
Yeah,
wasn't it? Absolutely phenomenal.
There's everything from super high end to low end. So pick your budget, see what you want, see where you want to go. But the accommodation we stopped at a place called Kesa House, Kesa House, just outside Chinatown. Cool, fantastic place, fantastic room, fantastic balcony, wonderful staff, great place, smack bang in a great location.
Yeah, great street one. There was a lot of bars, and there were some local places to eat that have been in the New York Times, and they were quite proud of that fact, weren't they?
Yeah. So it was a cool place. So that's what we picked. You've got to pick your own. Anything else? Food.
Food. I don't think I ever want to eat again.
These are tips and tricks. So why?
There's just such every corner there's food that you can get, isn't it? From Michelin star to food halls. What was your favourite food, Jason?
I couldn't pick a favourite food. I had that many different ones. Honestly, I don't know. I was just bamboozled. It was like literally. I tried all kinds. But then again, you've got to try, haven't you? While in Rome and all that. The food was great. I really enjoyed the food. I thought it was a culinary experience. Some of the things are quite strange to us. I still tried them anyway. Yeah. Some of them are an experience, to say the least. But that's part of the travels, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, this flight is just doing my Sweden right now.
Because we enjoy good food, but in general, we ate around the food halls and more local places. I suppose the one thing I would say is I found it difficult to get anything vegetarian.
Yeah.
A couple of times I asked for vegetarian fried rice or vegetarian noodles, and it was agreed that that's what I'd get, and then it'd arrive and it'd have chicken in it, for example, which I didn't mind because I'm not vegetarian. I just don't eat a lot of meat. But yeah, quite difficult if you're vegetarian, I found.
Well, it's not that they agreed. Kate said vegetarian, and somebody go vegetarian. So she thought she was getting vegetarian, but they were just repeating the word she said. If she'd have said sausage dog, they'd have said sausage dog, and she still got chicken. So it doesn't really matter. But you're all right with it, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's been your peaks?
Oh. There was a festival on at the Marina, a light festival.
At Marina Bay?
Marina Bay.
Yeah.
And that was out of this world. Something I'll probably never see, I've certainly never seen before, and I'll probably never see again. It was great, wasn't it?
It was. And although there was a festival going on, it had lights in the marina and, you know, a big water show, didn't it? There was everything going on. It just a cool vibe of a place.
Yeah.
So if you're going there, go to Marina Bay. Check it out. It's all right. It's a good place to go.
I suppose another one for me, I'd been to Singapore before when I was young, and it brought back quite a few memories of going around there with my mum and dad, so
Yeah.
that was good. What about you? What was your peak?
I think the variety of food, the eclectic mix of food, it was just surreal. How you can get duck's necks, and then literally the next door along is a piece of pizza, and the next door century eggs, and then duck's heads, and then chicken's feet. And I tried them all, apart from the pizza.
And it wasn't meant to be an eating holiday, but
No,
I think it turned into an eating stop.
I'm not having a piece of pizza. I'm not a weirdo. Go on. So, what were your pits?
For me, I gave up smoking a few years ago and smoking an electric cigarette. I was smoking it in the street, and a shopkeeper came out and said, "Don't, you'll get arrested, you'll get fined, you'll get thrown in prison." So, for somebody who enjoys an electronic cigarette, it was difficult. There was nowhere I could, apart from sneaking one in the room.
No, it's highly illegal there. So if you smoke a vape, rather give it up or find another option. It's real frowned upon, really frowned upon. We didn't know that. We got told that, you know, in Singapore they don't like vapes, that you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. But they've said that in India and Thailand, in other countries we've been to before. And when you get there, everybody's like, nah, don't worry about it. It's heavily enforced. Don't come unstuck with that. And by the way, you know, we keep looking down, we've still got the book down here where we scribble stuff. Yeah, I put the vapes down, so she's used my idea.
What about smoking?
Smoking's frowned upon. It is frowned upon. There's only certain places you can smoke. Now, it's nowhere near like the vapes, nowhere near. So, some areas, you can't smoke outside shopping centres. There's bins everywhere and they have an ashtray in the top. So they're not against all smoking, there's still, you know, there's areas to smoke. And people do smoke. And they're quite open about the smoking, there's no issue with it. But it's not like you can walk around the shopping, it's like the UK. That's all it is. You can't smoke inside a shopping centre, you can't walk through Trafford Centre smoking. You've just got to be a bit courteous.
So kids,
that's all.
Don't start smoking and don't start vaping. Top tip from Kate.
So kids, do whatever you want, live the dream. Right. So my suggestion would be just go for 3 days, you'll enjoy it. It's the sights, the sound, the smells, everything what's going on. You're not really going to sleep a lot for 3 days, and then get out. 3 days will do you. You can see enough. Get a plan together of what you want to do, and just go do it, because there's a lot to see in 3 days. But it's only small, so you can get round. You know, it's easy enough to get round with the MRT. It's easy enough to get to the places. But I'd say to anybody, go to Singapore for a few days.
Go
it's
to
great.
Singapore, sleep when you've left.
Well, we've not done that.
That was our plan.
Yeah, that was the plan. We've still not done that. In fact, I get shouted at every day, so when are we just going to relax at? And I'm like, no, we'll just go for a walk. We'll be all right. We'll do this. We'll do that. So, the question is, would you go again?
Yes, I would go again. Would you go again?
Yeah, but I'd need a bit of time away from it before you get back into it. Because it is a burnout session.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It is.
You know, it's a good burnout session. It's a great burnout session.
It's extremely clean, and it's just a lovely place, isn't it? There's everything for anybody, I think.
It's an experience. Some
Yeah.
people will go, they won't like it. Some people will go, they think it's fantastic. We enjoyed it. It's each to their own. We enjoyed it. But yeah, I go back. Definitely go back. I go back just to party.
Sorry, Jason's fly's just...
Oh, I see. Yeah, taking my fly off me now. And he's took everything else, my self-worth, you know, my pride.
All right, Jason. All right, love.
I'm at one with the moment. Just give me. I'm coming over all unnecessary.
No, that's because it's so blooming hot here.
It is hot. It is hot. So as you can see, again, we're not in Singapore either. Right. So hopefully we can get this out, and you like this. I hope you like it. You hope you like it. But if you don't, I've just asked you a question. You've still not answered it.
Do you know, I can't answer instantaneously. Sometimes I want to think. So yes, I hope you like it.
Right. So on that note, because I do this as soon as I turn this off, she's going to slap me all over. So, alright. Hope you enjoy it. Be lucky, be safe, take care. See you all soon.
Bye.
Ta-ra.